Hello and welcome. We're here at 42 Gear Street, hashtag 42GS7 with the main man himself.
Hello, it's Colin Scott from the Science Allowed.
Can you believe it? He's here. We're in the same video. The Scotsmen have assembled. Anywho, so new brand to me and you as well. Have you checked these out yet?
I have not had a chance to check these out. This is my first exposure.
Excellent. So I've seen these guitars on the list. Henry's Guitars on the list of sort of brands that are attending this event. And I was like, okay, these look interesting, but from speaking to the guys at Henry's, they've got like a pretty cool thing going on here. There's way more than meets the eye of the guitars. There's a lot going on in the company that we don't see.
Yeah, it's all the parts that you're not seeing on the pictures and on the spec sheet that make these very, very interesting to me.
Yes, but what we're going to do is we'll focus on what we can see for now, and I'll maybe add in some more information from what I did in the garden, and I'll probably cut this part out. So, anyway, right, okay. We've got here some existing Henry's guitars, and we've got some new prototypes. And some of these new prototypes may have some changes when they come out eventually. So the new ones, pinch of salt kind of stuff, right? But we'll have a look at what we've got. So I've got here the blue one. The name is on screen now for the model name. They've got some cool names like Snake and stuff like that.
Oh, they're right. Okay, they've got names.
Yeah. So the blue one here, it's an S type. It's a relic. We've got some relic stuff going on here, which is pretty cool. We've got real rosewood fretboards. Nitro finish on at least the back of the neck. I don't know if the whole thing's nitro, possibly.
Looks like there's some sort of sealer coat for the wood and then a nitro spray on top that they then relic through.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks pretty cool actually.
It's not a bad relic job for this kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some nice looking hardware here as well. I'm not sure what that is, but it does look.
I really like those satin.
Yes.
Yeah, the satin steel saddles.
I like it too. Awesome. So I'll maybe try playing a little bit of this, see what it sounds like. I'll try some sort of clean stuff, and we'll get an idea how it sounds.
Yeah, we're going to do this Tube Workshop amplifier here. It's a big combo. I know literally nothing about it, other than it sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, we grabbed it at the last minute. Way.
Hey.
Okay. Right, Tommy, we've got some B flat. Okay, here we go. 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. That sounds stratty. I'm going to do a bit of E stuff now. A bit of E, Tommy. It started off E and then went to A, but hey, we're going with it. I'm a neck pickup kind of guy. Are you a Strat kind of guy?
I love a Strat, and I particularly like a neck pickup in a Strat. Well, it depends on the type of Strat. If I'm doing a rock thing, definitely slam it down in the bridge, but most of the other times into the neck. And what's interesting about this one, which caught my eye immediately, is that in the neck position, rather than a single coil, we've got this Filtertron style humbucker, which is a whole different vibe to a Strat. I've not seen that very often, but it does give a really different neck pickup feel.
Yeah, we'll hear it.
Actually,
let's hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, let's pass that cable across.
That's an interesting cable. There was no noise there in between the switching. What's going on there?
That's because we have a summer cable, and it has the jack on it where there's a little switch that silences it when you pull it out of a guitar, so you don't get the buzz, buzz, buzz as you pass it across. Great idea.
That's why you bring the science guy. You see? Thank you for that, Colin.
So it's still very stratty because there's a thinner coils than what you find on full-size humbucker, slightly narrower field, but it just gives you a little bit more oomph and a little bit more energy than what you'd expect from a neck single coil. Yeah,
that's interesting. Like you say, it sounds stratty, but kind of not.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it probably has to do with just the position of the pickup, like being in the neck position of getting that neck position Strat sound. Maybe we can do. Could you play a little bit of that similar again, and then we'll switch to this neck position and see if we've got an idea of. Awesome.
hearing there is an output difference, because that's got more output, it's driving the amp, so you're getting a little bit more of the dirt coming out of the amplifier, well that's just nice and clean and spanky.
Yeah, this is more expected, this is a little bit different. I actually like it. I would maybe do this.
Yeah, I think most Strats, people should be experimenting with a Strat neck and bridge coils more. Narrow field humbuckers, something like a Filtertron or a mini humbucker in a Strat is something I think kind of underutilized, which can give you really cool tonal options.
Definitely. I mean,
this is great for me.
Yeah, my usual thing, my favourite thing is like this, like HSS, but now I'm thinking HS Tron.
Yeah, an HS Tron would be a cool Super Strat thing.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Cool. I wonder if there's anything else I need to mention about these guitars. Okay, so they're quite light. I think on the website they even specify a weight, which is a very difficult thing for a guitar manufacturer to do, because there's so many different variances and tolerances of wood densities and whatnot. But I think they say 7.2 pounds or something, which feels about right, and I'm good at that.
It's not heavy for a Strat, let's put it that way.
That's it. And I believe this one might be heavier, or it might be the other red one, because they're using, this lighter one is a Palonia, Palonia, Palonia.
Is that one of those lighter weight woods?
That's a lighter weight
the fast growing one, so it's not quite as dense a grain structure, so you're not getting as, it's the same volume of space but not the same density of material, so it feels lighter.
That makes sense to me. That seems to be what this is, and there are the other wood they're using on some of these is mahogany. So again, different recipe for a Strat. If this is indeed a mahogany one, Tron in the neck, pretty unique guitar. I think it's pretty cool. What do you think? Let us know in the comments what you think. Alright?
Hey, Henning here. I got no time to really just hang out with you because I'm doing some manscaping. So I guess we're right back to Colin and Steve with the beautiful unreleased guitars. Nice guitars.
Okay, so we've grabbed another couple of guitars here. I've got a red one, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this headstock shape in a minute. And Colin, what have you grabbed here?
I've got this silver boy. There's a little bit of something familiar here. There's like maybe an Ernie Ball Music Man-esque look to it with the silver in the shape. But look at that gorgeous neck. And we've elevated on in locking tuners and locking strap locks as well.
That's right, I believe these are included. This is the thing with Henry's, like as we were saying, some of the things you don't see on the surface, they include lots of wee clever details, and this is one of them.
I'm noticing you've got them as well, just without the studs.
They might have been taken off, but yeah.
Because that'll just slot right onto yours.
Magic!
So they're all coming as standard on the Henry's, strap locks, locking tuners.
Very cool.
Cool.
So a wee thing I want to mention about these prototypes, and I believe this is the way Henry's are going. If you look at Colin's headstock here, okay, it's reverse, but you can see the shape of it compared to the new one they're going with here. So you can see there's like a little notch taken out here. I'm probably using not a good word. I'll put the better word on screen. But there's...
yeah, they've recessed where the logo is going to go.
Recessed.
Yeah.
There's the
they've
science.
Changed the shape a little bit and to make it less like some other very famous headstock you might have seen.
Yeah, and again, that probably is like, I don't know, a bit more of an inconvenience slightly to make.
Oh yes, it will definitely cost them slightly more to do it, but it looks far classier in my opinion. It really elevates the look of these.
I love it. Right, okay, I'm going to do some sounds on this. This is another S-type. I think another one of the differences in the newer models is they're going to be going with these ring inlays rather than the straight up dots which are on the previous models we had. I think that's the case. Rosewood, nitro again, all that jazz. I'll do a quick stratty, and then I'm actually quite keen to try out the telly. Okay. Let's try some drive.
Oh, do you want the Archer or do you want the Tube Screamer?
Let's go the Archer.
Oh yeah.
Nice. What I'm thinking of that is, for a Strat bridge pickup single coil, that isn't as spiky as usual. These sound a little bit warmer than normal. There's so many things in the setup here that could be attributed to that. But yeah, I like it. As I said, HSS usually for me, but this...
you could get away with that. That's a rock thing. Is that a mahogany body on this as well?
Yeah, this, I'm pretty sure this is a mahogany body. It's definitely heavier. And once again, slightly different from your usual S-type recipe. So that's kind of cool. Well, we'll get a look at the Fury. Would you like some cable?
I would like a cableage, please. Thank you.
There you go, sir.
This one's just screaming out for a little bit of drive, is it not?
Excellent. That's all. That sounds fierce.
I love the double humbucker thing, and this isn't a hugely high gain amp. We're having to click on a couple of pedals to get there. But I think if you were really a metal guy, you want to get some real hard rocking going on in this. This is great for it. The neck feels absolutely fantastic on this.
I like the neck profile.
Absolutely solid. Nice profile on it. Love the dark, almost like an ebony.
Yeah,
look
I
to
said that.
board.
Yesterday I was doing a video with Rich Words Music. Check out the channel, and I had the gold one, which is the same thing in gold. And I also noticed that it was really dark. I initially thought ebony, but it is indeed rosewood.
Is it? Because the grain, even the grain is so tight together and smooth like an ebony.
It has another little additional trick that you have not spotted yet.
Oh, really?
Yes. How about you have a little fiddle of them knobs? See if you can discover anything. Ooh!
Oh, they pull up.
Pull up.
So we've got a splitting situation going on as well. Okay.
You certainly do.
Let's do a little bit of that.
So you've got them both split at the moment.
Don't know which one's which is the problem. That gives you definitely a thinner, tighter tone to that.
Yes.
So if you don't want the big fatness, you can definitely dig in there with that. That's good.
Lots of options. We looked at another guitar yesterday when we were looking at the Heartwood guitars, and they had a similar thing going on, and we did the maths. I think it's 9 tones.
9 whole tones.
I think it's 9 tones you're getting with that, with all the variations, because you've got 3-way and then 2 coil splits.
Yeah.
Does that maths check out?
That number could be higher or lower than reality. We'll have to run the numbers, get the boffins in the booth to run the numbers, and I'm sure that'll flash up on your screen.
Perfect, yeah, it'll most certainly be on screen. Awesome. Now, I also wanted to look at, there's a T-type. Do you T-type?
I've never really been a huge traditional telly guy. Telly Deluxe maybe, P90s or something like that, something big humbuckers, big whole thing. That'd be cool. But it convinced me on a telly.
I don't know if I can, because I'm kind of the same as you.
Right.
I'm actually new to tellies. I've just kind of dipping my toes in recently with the thin line. But yeah, let's check out the tail.
Okay.
Sorry, the T-style.
The T-style.
I should say. Right, so I've grabbed a blue T-style, and Colin has a much more interesting colour.
This is like a fantastically fluorescent pink on a 7-string nylon guitar that's also amplifiable.
That's an easy sell.
Yeah. It's one of the craziest guitars I think I've seen, and the neck feels very much like an electric guitar neck, not a classical nylon neck. And I've been wanting to have an amplified nylon for a good amount of time, so I'm keen to check this out.
You know, let's just go straight to it. Let's try it out. Here's the cable.
Shall I just plug? We're going to plug straight into the amp, get distortion in it, all the rest of those things.
Now, how 7-string trained are you?
Oh, I'm not.
Right.
Not at all, and I will certainly not be playing anything classical that would require those big low chords. Okay. But I'm even going to use a pick for complete sacrilege here.
I'll totally do it. One last thing, just before you start, the input in this, output.
Coming out of the guitar.
There's the science. Is active, so as is the headphone jack, so you could just go headphones straight.
Yes,
into this.
there's 2 holes to insert your cables into here. There's the large style one to go to an amplifier, and a small style one which must go to the headphones. You can listen to it directly.
Let's see what it does.
not doing that. We're not putting gain on top of the nylon string, but something like that. If there were a better nylon string player, I think they could really take advantage of that.
You're a braver man than I, given the 7-string I go. I would be scared. But
Yeah.
So you said that like a nylon string is something you've been looking at. I'm assuming not a 7-string version.
No. I've got a little cheap classical nylon string that I sometimes noodle around with, pretend that I can play some Spanish guitar.
Couch guitar.
Yeah, just for something like that. But to have one amplified, I've always wanted to do a project where, I've got an electric guitar with nylon strings on it, and it's amplified without any visible pickups, kind of like this, and then put it through some crazy effects, because I think that'd be good fun.
Why not?
Yeah.
I love the colour. I don't know what it is. It reminds me of some kind of like old boiled sweetie type thing, some kind of peach Melba thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's got that lovely peach into the fluorescent,
hot pink,
the hot pink sunburst on it.
That's my vibe.
So it's a bold look.
It's a bold guitar. 7-string nylon. I mean, come on.
And I'll maybe someone with an application for that.
I'm sure there is. So how many of you in the comments have got a 7-string nylon? I'm sure that'll be a lot. Just let us know. Yeah. So yeah, Henry's guitars, more than I thought was going on. I thought it was just the S and T types kind of thing, and then I seen that just like half an hour before about to shoot this video and was like, oh, that's a Henry's as well. You do some interesting different stuff. So anyway, we're going to check out this T-type. We've got a lot of similar specs going on than we had before.
Oh, yeah.
This appears to be one of the newer models again, because as we said before, it has this little, what's the word, Colin, again?
The lessening of the headstock.
There's a little bit lessening in this area here, room for the logo. Well, we all like, it's super classy. And this is a lightweight one as well, so this will be a prototype, and again, another little clue is these ring inlay type dealios. Right, let's listen to it. Can I convince you on a telly, Colin? I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Straight away to me that just sounds like a telly bridge pickup, and a good one.
Yeah, it's got that vibe. It's got that twangy, the twangy rock vibe. Some status quo on that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that those two chords were not enough to convince you.
No.
Well, let me try a little bit of drive on that. I'll play the same two chords.
Okay.
Let's see what drive does.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. You're getting closer to convincing me. Now I've heard telly players go on about the middle position is the real position of a Telecaster.
That's the thing, yeah.
Maybe that's what you need to be doing.
It does a good funk. Can we clean up again?
Clean up again with
the
that.
Archer, right? Okay.
The Archer. That sounds like a Telecaster to me.
Spanky. Tone words. But yeah, I like this. What I particularly love about this is, feel this.
Oh, there's nothing there. That's really lightweight. That'll save you back. I also like this. Having that little recessed cutaway to get better access. That's all very lovely stuff. But that is super light.
Super light. I don't know what that is. I'd love to weigh that.
Yeah.
And lock and tuners once
Lock and
again.
tuners.
Roasty neck, and as we were saying before,
Lovely roasty neck. Oh, and there's a little flame in it. A little touch of flame if you get it in just the right light. Oh yeah.
Because you're worth it.
Compensated brass saddles. They've kitted this out with all the upgrades you would usually put on a Telecaster to make it like good.
This is it.
Yeah.
So some cool stuff going on at Henry's. They actually have some new plans for things that we're not really allowed to mention, but watch this space on Henry's. They're also, at time of filming, not readily available in the UK, but coming soon. I'm hearing October is the plan, so hopefully I'll get one of them on the channel. I'm assuming you might as well.
Well, I'm really hoping so, because some of I'm not sure what we're allowed to talk about and what we're not, so I'm not going to say anything, but some of the stuff that we've been talking about and the way in which the service behind these guitars as well, you're not just buying a guitar off the shelf necessarily.
Yeah.
There's other things going on behind the scenes that make sure that you're getting the best possible things out of these guitars, and you're not just, you're not wasting your money.
Yeah, there's a lot of times when you buy a guitar in this price range and less, there's a good chance that it's never been taken out the box from the factory.
Whoever's in the factory throwing some strings on it, it's been shipped, and you just get it however it comes.
That's it.
They're usually not set up very well, and you've got to spend some time doing that.
These are like at least set up, at the very least, right? There's a lot more to it than that.
And these all feel fantastic to play.
Yeah, and I love the colours as well. So, a little quick roundup here, what we've got going on, right? So we've got, what we looked at the start there was the S-type with the Tron type pickup. That's pretty cool, I think that's different. We've got a couple of blue strats. Actually, I never mentioned that one there. On the HSS, they've currently got push. Push-pull.
Push-pull.
But they're moving to push-push.
Push-push. So you don't have to click up, you can just,
I'm all about the push-push.
Push-push, baby.
So, and then we've got these crazy nylon things, 7-string. There's also another one at the back there you can't see. We've got the Super Strat, and they also make basses.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Barely.
Yeah.
I can barely believe it. I'm sure they sound good. If you'd like to hear what the bass sounds like at some point in the future, maybe let us know in the comments, and I'm sure we can maybe watch
find
something
someone
out.
Who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, find
in
someone.
That area.
Yeah, that's it. That would be very useful. Right, Colin, I want to thank you so much for joining me to check out Henry's
No
guitars.
problem, it's been a pleasure.
Hugely appreciated. And thanks, Henry and Polly, for putting on 42 Gear Street. This has been a great event. We've all had a great time. And thanks to Henry's Guitars for letting us check these out, and I'm excited to check out more in the future.
Oh, absolutely.
All good. Any closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are, I think the same as yours. Just keep watching this space, keep looking at these guitars, and go subscribe to him.
And him, of course. I forgot to shout out the channel. If you're not already subscribed, who's not subscribed to
Come across, I need more subscribers.
Science of Loud. Here comes, see all the science that was provided throughout this? This way. Right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Until next time. See you later. Is this a video?
This is a video. Is this a good video?
That's all I want to know. Right. Thanks, Tommy. You all right there? Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you.
Can we switch on this silver thing?
Yeah, anything you want, just whatever tickles your fancy. Do you think you'll manage another 20 minutes of this?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, mate.
It is really amusing having you sit this.
He's taking selfies and stuff.
Yeah, whatever ridiculous shit's happening in the background, I'll find out about it later.
Alright, got a tea still. I'll grab that.